Welcome to Rawlyn Road. We're here to look at this imposing 3 double bedroom detached family home with garage, gated driveway parking and a wonderful rear garden. As you can see, it's built in brick. There's a pretty front garden just set behind the wrought iron railings. It's been a much loved and much appreciated family home for many years, and the time has now come for the property to come to the market. I suspect that this will be of particular interest to families maybe looking for their forever home, perhaps with the idea of improving and maybe updating the living accommodation to their own tastes and specifications. The location is first class. There's an abundance of living space. Let's go inside and we'll have a look around. Welcome inside. So we've stepped in through the entrance porch, and as you can see, we're in this wonderful and welcoming reception hallway. We've got stained glass on the internal door, and the stairs, of course, there run off and up to the first floor. There's bags and bags of space in here, and superb storage space as well. Built-in cloak storage space, understairs storage space, the radiators in there. And the first room that we're going to look at is what's currently used as the dining room, or perhaps the party room. We've got the UPVC bay window to the front. It's a really generous size room. I'm told that this is where all the parties have happened over the years, and I'm not surprised. What a beautiful room. As we step back into the hallway, we then turn next right into the living room. So again, we've got UPVC bay window, and this overlooks the rear garden. There's bench seating into the bay, and it really is a superb rear garden. Now, beyond the boundary and to the right hand side is allotments. So small garden plots where perhaps people can come and go and grow their own fruit and vegetables. The position is lovely. I'll show you the garden properly, of course. In the living room, we've got double glazed windows to the side, and we've got 2 feature stained glass single glazed leaded windows just to either side of the fireplace. Nice exposed brick fireplace in there, and this too is a super size for a living room. There's 2 radiators in here. So we're going to step back through the hallway and then into almost part 1 of the kitchen, and you'll see what I mean in a moment. Now in here we've got matching drawers, base and wall cabinets, UPVC window overlooking the garden, pressurised hose sink tap, and of course this Aga. Now as I'm stood here, you can feel how lovely and warm it is. There's heat coming from it. Absolutely wonderful feature. You don't see so many of these anymore, and they really are something special. In here we've got the dishwasher, and then we can step through just to a bit of a rear entrance porch which opens out onto the garden. Now when I described it as kitchen part 1, it's because as we step through this door, this is almost kitchen part 2. We've got modern matching drawers, base and wall cabinets, oven grill, electric hob and washing machine in here. Quarry style tiled floor which flows through into the kitchen. The gas alpha gas combination central heating boiler is in there. We've got UPVC window to the side, and this is superb storage space perhaps for the garden, or could be incorporated into the living space maybe. We've got UPVC window and the door out to the rear garden. We do have a downstairs loo, which is just in here, so it's a two-piece suite with pedestal wash, hand basin and WC. So we've got nice modern kitchen fittings in here, ones that are perhaps a little bit more of the period in this section, and also the Argus, so it is nice and in keeping. Lovely aspect over the kitchen sink towards the garden, which is a great size plot. And now we'll pop upstairs. Welcome upstairs. So we're on the first floor landing and we've stepped up the turning staircase with the grandmother clock on there. We've got the UPVC and stained glass windows to the front. Now, this could easily be bedroom number 1, but I'm going to call it bedroom number 2 for the purposes of this video. We've got fitted wardrobes all along one wall. It's a jolly good size, this room. And as we look back from here, you can see how it opens up into the UPVC bay window. Really generous size. We've got the bathroom to our left-hand side as we come out of that bedroom. Three-piece suite, bidet, generous sized wash hand basin, bath with shower over and fitted glass shower screen. There's a radiator in there and the window as well. Of course, there's a separate WC just to that side, UPVC window. I'll show you this one next. This is bedroom number 3. Now, as you can see, this is a double bedroom, radiator, UPVC window overlooking the rear garden. So all 3 bedrooms are a jolly generous size, and this, I think, is probably the master, but there isn't much between the two of them. I guess it's your preference for whether you'd prefer to be at the front of the property or the rear. We've got built-in wardrobes to one wall. Again, we've got the UPVC bay window and the radiator, but from this angle you do get the aspect over the rear garden and beyond. Those are the allotments or plots perhaps just beyond, so it's a particularly nice aspect. Bags of space up here, and now we'll pop outside and have a look at the rear garden. Welcome outside. So we've stepped out from the rear entrance vestibule or porch accessed off the kitchen, and you step out onto this generously sized patio with a low-level stone wall, beyond which is this really, really generous, lawned, family-friendly garden. This area here is the bit that we saw just off the kitchen, so you've got storage space in there and the door out as well, so whether you'd use that as storage space for the garden or you'd perhaps incorporate it maybe into any development or modernisation plans that you may have, it might certainly work from that point of view. Very, very generous gardens. Beyond and over there you probably did see from upstairs, but that's where the plots are, so for people to grow vegetables and fruits and bits and pieces. And as we spin the camera around, you get a really good idea for just how big this garden is as we keep going back and back and back. Fabulous house. There's the bay window for the rear bedroom. Hey, maybe there's potential for further extension, perhaps, maybe even the roof space could be exploited. There's bags and bags of living accommodation as it is. I think it's about 1,550 square feet, detached, wonderful location. Bags of potential as well. You could really put your own stamp on this one if you wish to. There's an awful lot to admire. I really like it. I think it's fabulous. It's got the makings of a wonderful, wonderful long-term family home. I hope you like it just as much as I do. Any queries, any questions, or to arrange a viewing appointment, please give us a call. Cardwell's Estate Agents, Bolton, on 01204 381 281.